their game using your player?
That's a great question. I would probably say guarding full court is going to be big. I think when on the offensive end, catching and shooting the ball, I feel like I'm going to be a good, reliable three-point shooter as far as catching and shooting. But also getting out in transition and getting kick-aheads, using my ability to get downhill and make great passes, just kind of using my ability to make a lot of winning plays. I feel like that's the best way to kind of use the build that I'm going to have in the game, and obviously just making the whole team better as far as yourself as well.
So you have a Pro-Am team. Give us some tips for players who want to get on a Pro-Am team or on a Pro-Am team, and maybe it's a little shaky like you were.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably the main thing for me is when you start losing or you have a bad stretch of losses, figure out what the problem is. It could be a build thing. It could be a lineup thing. It could be a defensive thing. But kind of finding your niche on what kind of identity you want your team to have and kind of sticking to it. So if you want to be a team that plays really fast, may have some more turnovers, but has a lot of threes, do that and kind of stick with it. If you want to be a team that's really locked in on the defense, running a lot of plays, stick with it and do it. But don't be upset if you start losing, because there are some really, really good Pro-Am teams out there, but losing makes you better in the long run. So stick with what you have, look at your build lineup, and go from there.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. Make sure you check out his Pro-Am team, go against him head-to-head. It's going to be fun.
Please, it's going to be fun.
Let's talk about bringing new plays into your in-game playbook.
Pause the game and go to Assigned Plays under the Game Plan tab.
Hit the Sprint button to view a whole list of possible plays to bring in. Animations will demonstrate the play.
Pressing Rebound brings up the whole play catalog, sorted by type if you're looking for something specific.
And for more insights, check out Learn 2K inside of Practice Plays, where you can choose any half-court play and even have the AI demonstrate how it runs.
Upgrade your
Come on, big man.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Holland is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Duran. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Harper. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagny in at the 4-man position. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
And for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Here's Holland. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Wembanyama. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
That free throw missing. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Holland, the pass to Johnson. Oh, he gives it right over Wembanyama.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And so just over a minute and a half played. Back to Castle. San Antonio again missing. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Thompson. And the rebound. Wembanyama. Castle finds Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Johnson, the pass to Cunningham. From downtown. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Clock at 2. The 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight rounds. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Detroit with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Over to the wing. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. The rebound by Champagnie.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Fires the 3. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons trail it. Thompson finds Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Johnson. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Castle. 8 points his last outing.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Castle. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Duren. Johnson kicks to Holland. Launches a three. They get it back. And Duren slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Vassell, following the bucket by the Pistons. Now Wembanyama. Johnson with the block. Thompson dishes to Johnson. Here's Cunningham. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, here's Harper, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Holland. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the wing on the left. Here's Champagnie. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Johnson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Vassell kicks to Harper. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lead, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
The guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Duren, and it's Javonte Green in for Holland. Now, here's Thompson. He had 15 points last outing.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. McConnell passes to Bryant. Poked away and stolen by Harris. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Cunningham's got 8 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell against Cunningham. Vassell, no good. Thompson dishes to Harris. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. The shot that time, not on target. Cunningham with some nice D.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Johnson with the block. Harris passes to Johnson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for San Antonio. And Detroit with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Asar Thompson.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Green, the pass to Johnson. The drive by Green, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Detroit making a switch here. Jenkins checked in. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Good time to look at our power rankings through the last part of winter. You look at San Antonio. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Detroit, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Spurs trail by 8. Johnson right side. And Johnson with the stop.
Boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete. Wouldn't you agree?
Jenkins dishes to Johnson. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Johnson. Here's Harris. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Johnson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Robinson passes to Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Left side, Bryant. Over Green. And that one goes long.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. So it's the Spurs now after the basket by Detroit.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Detroit with a change here, too. Marcus Asher's checked in for Green. Here's McConnell. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Pass to Robinson. Plumlee with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third team foul.
For San Antonio, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. Bryant hits them both. Pistons leading by 4. Inside. Robinson passes to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
McConnell kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Olynyk. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Bryant trying to free himself up. Plumlee, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pistons. Harris finds Robinson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And now an 8-point Piston lead.
Assisted basket. Coaches just love those, so credit Harris for the pass.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Johnson. That one good for 2. Johnson's got 16 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Rebound, Detroit. Plumlee with the steal. Johnson outside. His three-pointers off the mark. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pistons ahead. Up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. Both teams making substitutions here. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for...
Oh, my goodness, man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Vassell keeping his eyes open and his head up. That's a nice pass.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Duran the pass to Johnson. Cunningham kicks to Johnson. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Vassell outside. And finish off by Bryant.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Johnson, the pass to Cunningham. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Castle. And the Spurs scoring again.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
To the inside, Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Bryant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
First free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jenkins checked in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one drops for him. And that's 11 points here for Jalen Duran.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Plumlee, the pass to Bryant. Now, here's McConnell. Johnson with the block. Pass to Duran. Lets it go from 11. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Bryant kicks to Plumlee. McConnell in the corner. It's Vassell on the wing. Cunningham with some nice D.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Harris to check in for Detroit.
Tobias Harris.
Here's Johnson. He's coming off a 28-point game against Cleveland.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on another.
Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And taken away by Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. To the paint, here's Plumlee, and finished off by Plumlee.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those
in the first half. 2 minutes.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by McConnell. Outside for Wembanyama. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Cunningham. Robinson down low. Defended by Bryant. 6 to shoot. Harris finds Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Devin Vassell.
It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
1:14 left in the first half. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Wembanyama with it. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Philadelphia.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. And you look at Johnson all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Vassell. And so is Detroit holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just...
Substitution on the court.
Right wing. Pass to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Johnson finds Sasser. 4 on the clock. Count it from 12. Sasser's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now Harper. Good, nice job down low. Harper's got 6.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And Thompson gets it to go.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Here's Champagnie. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
During the pass to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 24 points. Here's Vassell. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He scored 28 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Nabbing another steal.
And every swipe he comes up with inches him closer to the second spot on the most steals in a season.
Well, his defense has been historic as he marches towards second on the all-time steals list.
And Don Busey coming up with 281 steals back in 1977, a mere 4 years after they started recording steals as an official stat. Amazing to see that number being approached.
Now, here's Harper. Tight defense on him. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Stephon Castle. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Harper. Thompson against Olynyk. Vassell kicks to Harper. 5 on the clock. And Vassell is good for 3. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Robinson, that's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Johnson outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Johnson. Tops it in the posts. He's against Olynyk. Johnson outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Bryant is checked in for San Antonio. Detroit leading by 19. Here's Sasser, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Johnson finds Vassell. And here is Olynyk. From 11 feet away, Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Thompson with the bucket.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Harris is checked in for Asar Thompson. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his fifth foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Pass to Bryant. Vassell outside. Here's Olynyk. Over Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Olynyk. Now Bryant, guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here's Plumlee. Now McConnell. Johnson outside. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Pistons. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Olynyk. And here's McConnell. Johnson surveying the floor. And that one is good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good things happen when you're in sync with your team. Johnson able to get himself a shot because of the extra help.
Harris kicks to Johnson. Jenkins the pass to Robinson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Puts up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by Bryant.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Down low, stolen by McConnell. And Bryant kicks to Plumlee. Fires from the wing. And the shot is long.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. McConnell passes to Olynyk. Here is Plumlee, covered by Johnson. A drive by Bryant, and it's blocked. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And the shot goes in. Harris has got 12.
Good opportunity for Harris to get something in the open floor where he can use his athleticism.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Johnson, the pass to Bryant. Puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Castle is in its shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Then there's Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And Wembanyama throws it down. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. In transition, here come the Spurs. Johnson with the block, and they get it back. Nice jump shot, good. And now it's 27 points for Victor Wembanyama.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
And Johnson with the stop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
For 3, Harris, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
And that one's good, Wembanyama.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Past season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it will be the last time we see it happen.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Outside Harper. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Vassell. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Harris passes to Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harper, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
They get the rebound. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
If I had a Victor on my team, I am always looking at him for that lob.
Cunningham passes to Johnson. Cunningham dishes it to Johnson. On the wing, Harris. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Johnson. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Cunningham passes to Johnson. Here's Holland, covered by Vassell. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Pass to Vassell. Well, going into a promise. Draft like this past summer. Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And it goes down 2 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So it's San Antonio now. And here is Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. And again, unable to change momentum here. Green kicks to Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Holland. Harris inside. Good on the shot. Harris has got 15 points here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wembanyama. And there it is for him.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And it's Vassell with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Sasser. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
A shot by Johnson, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Castle finds Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Bryant throws it down.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
Johnson dishes to Robinson. Johnson outside. Robinson left side. Pass to Sasser. Johnson against Castle. Offensive rebound, and again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. That one off the back iron and out. The Spurs shooting reasonably well, 45%. Lots of room. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Jenkins, the pass to Johnson. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Jenkins. The offensive rebound. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Plumlee, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Castle. Good work there as it goes.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
McConnell passes to Bryant. They get a hand on it. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. To the middle. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Johnson kicks to McConnell. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Right side, Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pistons shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. And
so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Pass to Sasser. Another shot. Plumlee with some nice D. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bryant passes to McConnell. Count it.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Bryant, first personal foul. 14 foul.
Pass to Johnson. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. Now, here's McConnell. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight. saw you.